Firefly 2.0. Ember on. Nice big fat ember. But as before, I'm working inside, so I'm gonna pause the video, run outside and safely dispose of this, and I'll be back in to tell you my story. Hey, I had so much fun with my first version of the Firefly that I had to make a second one. Like I said in my first video on the Firefly, I wanted to repurpose the stone flywheel for a pump drill that I'm working on. And shortly after I made the first video, I took that apart and then I felt real bad about it and decided to make another one. And I kind of made it in the same style as my pump drill that I made over this past summer. I went to the hardware store and bought myself a 3-inch cast iron caster wheel to use as my flywheel. It weighs about 13 ounces. I still have an oak shaft and a little oak toggle. I stained my oak toggle to match the pump bar of my pump drill, and the color scheme is all the same, just to be silly. Just like with the first Firefly, I've got a piece of 2 inches long, half inch on edge, square welded tubular steel. Just to dress it up a little bit, I used some Birchwood KC Super Blue to turn it black. The oak shaft is epoxied into the flywheel, and it comes down to about right here. And I had to carve sort of a square profile into the main shaft to fit it onto the tubular steel. My bit, if you will, is once again a piece of goldenrod, and I carved a square profile into it so that it would fit into the base of the tubular steel. And one more thing I did is I experimented with the length of the cord. Turns out that my pump drill, the pump bar will wrap around the shaft 3 full turns. So I started with that. I started my experiments to see if 3 full turns was enough. It really wasn't, but the cord I had on the first Firefly was just way too long. There was not enough momentum with the flywheel to spin it all the way back up. I just experimented a bit and I found out that about 6 full turns of the cord around the main shaft is about right. And it's fast, it's efficient. I think I can get an ember with this flywheel, Firefly 2.0 version, probably quicker than I can with my pump drill. My fireboard, by the way, was just a little piece of cottonwood that I've been working with. Anyway, it's been a fun experiment. This is just a little toy. There's nothing primitive about it except that I'm using fire by friction. It's all store-bought materials, but it's fun. Nice little toy. Maybe you can build one yourself and give it a try. Have a good evening.